If you guys are looking to buy a high overall 2K19 account or a Fortnite account with hundreds of skins, or to sell your 2K19 account or Fortnite account, make sure to go to sportstnb.com. His link will be in the description. He's the most legit account seller in the community, so make sure to go hit him up, guys. Link is in the description. Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Badgeplug, and today I'm going to be telling you everything I think NBA 2K20 needs in order to not be the perfect game, but to be a very good game, something that lasts for a while, something that is going to be enjoyable throughout the 2K year, and something that we can look back on and say, I miss 2K20. I miss when this was in the game. Like, you know how 2K15, 2K16, 2K17, most of the community has their own memorabilia for those years. We say, oh man, back in 2K15, this was so awesome. Back in 16, this was so great. I wish we could have this back. That's where the community is basically at right now. Most people are wanting features and customizations and everything that used to be in old games that 2K took out, which is a big problem with 2K, is they seem to take out things that fans really enjoyed, and that's something that they need to stop doing, especially things that are really small, like customizationable things with hair and clothes and stuff like that Poor Boy Sin talks about a lot. I don't understand why they ever take that out of the game, but let's get into this. So like I said in the beginning of the video, if y'all can get this to 5,000 likes, I'll post some IRL vids of me hooping in real life very soon, guys. I've been in the gym, I've been dunking, I've been feeling so athletic, and I can't wait to show y'all, man. Spam up that like button for me, and let's get into this. When I look at a 2K game from 2K15 and up, the very first thing that I look at is the rep system. Now, obviously, this is a very discussed topic. It's not controversial at all because most of the people that I see, 99% of the people in the 2K community that I see from comments, because you guys know I read comments and all, when y'all tweet at me, everything. I literally look at everything. Nobody really wants 18 and 19 rep system back. Now, I know there's people that play my career. I know people, they want to rep up in my career. That's fine. I don't have a problem with you being able to rep up in my career next year. I just don't think that you should be able to rep up at the same speed as someone who's playing real people, or like I've said before in my previous videos, I do believe that there should or could next year be a dual rep system, one for my career and one for Park. Or there's so many different ways 2K can go with it, but all we want is to be able to not only get rep from playing Park, which we can do this year already, but we don't want to be losing to people that are playing my career. Now, I understand that there is people, this is why I think that there should be my career points and stuff and be able to upgrade in my career, because there's people that don't have people to play with. There's people that don't have people to play with that are good. There's people that don't think they're good enough to go to the Park. There's people that don't have good enough connection. There's so many reasons, so many reasons for people to not be able to play Park, and that's fine. Let them rep up, let them level up in my career, but at least at the very least, let it to where we can level up faster in Park. In 2K17, the race to the first legend between Nadex and Orlando was one of the most lit events in the community. It was very toxic, but it was very entertaining throughout the whole thing, and that we had missed out on throughout the previous years. I know y'all don't want the first 99 to be some dude from China this year who was just playing my career, and then after he hit 99, completely disappears off the planet. No, we want the first 99 to be a golden child. We want to be like, yo, congratulations. Honestly, I could make an entire video about the rep system, but I'm not going to, because y'all understand what 2K needs to do. So if you agree with what I'm saying, drop a like and let's move on to this next topic. All right, I think that next year 2K has to balance the archetypes. I've said this over and over throughout the year, and especially now that 2K20 is coming up. Takeover and archetypes and everything, just all of it is just not balanced at all. Now, when 2K19 was coming out, Mike Wang literally said he was going to keep track of these builds and tune them throughout the year. That's not true. Mike Wang, you didn't do that, because post scorers still to this day can make 3 layups and they will get takeover. Meanwhile, I can go on Bandit's pure point forward account and I'll need 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists to get takeover. And that's just not fair, especially when a pure post scorer can literally punch me in the face and then dunk on me. Meanwhile, I go on a 99 overall point forward and I can't drop someone just because they have their hands up. Now, I do think that in 2K20, ankle breakers shouldn't be higher in tune. Like, you shouldn't be getting more of them consistently. I think the ankle breakers is definitely pretty good, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all are gonna agree with me that you get a good amount of ankle breakers right now. You just don't drop people. I don't care if y'all tune down ankle breakers next year, just let us drop people. I want to drop people again. It's so sad not being able to drop people as much because they just have their hands up. I know stretch bigs and post scorers are in love right now, like, oh man, Badge Plug is saying no more ankle breakers next year. No, I'm just saying, look, if 2K, if y'all have to tone down the ankle breakers, just let us drop people, because I want to put people on the floor. I don't care if I'm not winning as much. I just want to put people on the floor again. For our next thing that I think 2K definitely needs to put in 2K20 is, like Stezo said, a 1v1 court that matters. Because if you're a guard, there's almost no reason to even play on the 1v1 court. 9 times out of 10, you're going to pull up, you're going to play a post score, and 9 times out of 10, you could have played way better than that person and they still beat you. There's almost no way you can win because your guy's just going to get bullied. There's no 3 seconds, and there's just so many things that makes the centers better on the 1v1 court. All right, so 2K, make a 1v1 court for like point guards and shooting guards, or point guards through small forwards, then go, you know, point guards through centers, make a whole court for everybody, then make one for small forwards and below, or something like that. Do something to where 1v1s will mean something for guards, because right now it basically means nothing. The next thing 2K needs to do in 2K20 is to work on some gameplay features like crabbing. Crabbing does not need to be removed from the game. I think it was a good idea, but it is way too overpowered, way too easy to crab somebody, and it changes everything in the game. Once you crab somebody, they can't move. There has to be something in the game next year to where you can get out of the crab, stuff like that. Just like the left trigger cheese, that has to go next year. Now, I understand that is real. You can set like a moving pick. Your body is there. It's like a pick while you're just standing there. But in real life, when you do that, when someone does that like pick where they're just standing there, you can move around them. You get stuck in this game, you cannot move, and it messes everything up. So that definitely needs to be focused on next year, especially the LT cheese, because it's just bad. It's just bad. People are abusing it. And not only the LT cheese, but the D-pad cheese, or the boop bop, or every single year there is a D-pad cheese. So at this point, it seems like 2K is someone is purposely putting this into the game. Next year, it has to go, because not only are people D-pad cheesing this year, D-pad cheese is not that big of a deal. You know, the teleport glitch, whatever you want to call it, if you don't still understand what I'm saying, is people are combining the cheese now. They're combining the cheese. It's getting bad. They're left trigger cheesing, so they're holding the ball, which when someone is left trigger holding the left trigger, they basically cannot be ripped, while their teammate is going behind them, probably most likely with a stretch big or something. D-pad left right, D-pad left right, teleporting left right, getting the person stuck on the center who's holding the ball. And if you're not running 2 centers, you're in big trouble, because then you have to switch and it's a mismatch every time, which makes the game a lot easier on your opponent, which takes out a huge amount of the skill gap. When you guys play against someone who's D-pad cheesing and left trigger cheesing, they are most likely not that good at the game. They are just winning because they are abusing the mechanics in the game, and that needs to go, because the skill gap has to return. People winning from actual skill is something that's great. You can win with actual skill in 2K19. It's just that winning that way is definitely not actual skill, and it makes you so upset. Yeah, you might be doing it, but when someone does it to you, you're not going to be very happy when you lose. So 2K, take it out of the game, fix it, change something with the mechanics, be able to walk past people, be able to, like, you know, run by them, something. Let's just not get stuck on people next year. And if the D-pad glitch is in the game, please at least take the left trigger cheese out, because that is what's really making it bad when people combine it. The next thing 2K has to do right, this is 100% has to do right, is whatever events they do decide to put in the game, they have to work. 2K, I don't care that there was 30 events in this game this year. I don't care that there was 30, 40. None of them really worked because of delayers and stuff. So if y'all aren't going to patch the delaying and stuff, don't even worry about putting events in the game, because people are going to delay and cheat. So if you're not going to be banning boosters and stuff, don't even put them in the game. Put 2 or 3 events in the game and focus on everything else. Don't put 30 events in the game when every single one is going to be delayed, and there's no chance for real people, real consumers who bought your game and are trying to freaking win legit can win. Guys, this one is really just, I don't even know what 2K was thinking this year, but y'all know when you get like 250 park wins and above your player in the intro, it's got the stars and everything. Take that out, 2K, because that messed up so many thumbnails and stuff this year for intros. Take that out, or give us an option to take it off or something, because I don't think a lot of people really want that. I'm just saying. 2K, please don't mess this up. Next year, let us see our win streaks. The only time you can see your win streak is when you're not on the court. Why was that a feature that was removed? That was really weird, but please add it back. Come on. All right, this really doesn't mean anything to me at all, but I know a lot of people in the community are saying this, and I see everything. 2K, bring back the customizable stuff for clothes and hair and all that that's been in the game before. If you're not going to add new stuff, fine, but at least add the stuff that's been in the game. I don't know why you guys would take out customizable clothing things in 2K when people liked it. 2K, next year when someone is on the spot on the court, please don't let other people see my rep so that they don't hop off. Now, this is not a big deal for me because I'm a YouTuber and a lot of people have me added and pull up, but for anyone that has a high rep account on 2K19, anything over like pro, I guess, it's hard to get games. People run from you a lot, or do something to where people stop running from games, because that's a big problem this year, a big issue for so many people in the community. Not really for me, like I said, because I've got people that have me added and, you know, are always joining my park, but this is for everyone else, you know. Like, it shouldn't just be the YouTubers that are enjoying the game and playing park like that. Being an Elite 3 on 2K19 literally did nothing for you except bad things, because people started running from you. So at least if there's going to be an Elite 3 next year, give us some type of reward, because a reward is definitely not people not playing you. I think that next year 2K should remove Gatorade and just add that stamina on, because if you have ever played on a Play Sharp or something without Gatorade, you know exactly what the difference is between playing with Gatorade and not playing with Gatorade. So either take it out and just go ahead and give us that stamina, or just give us a little bit more stamina next year, because in real life, no NBA point guard does 3 to 4 dribble moves and is completely exhausted like they just ran an entire mile without stopping. 2K, please look into the servers or whatever is causing the issue for the last 2 years at least with joining people's parks, because it is so annoying joining someone's park, loading up, opening up your phone, checking your squad, checking your phone, waiting for it to load, waiting for your friends to load up, then boom, it says, hey, your friend's not in here, you have to join their park again, or they have to join you and you gotta wait, and then you do it again. Doesn't work. It takes 3, 4 times, 5 times sometimes to get in the same park as your friend, and that's just a little detail that really irritates you as time goes by throughout the 2K year. Now, another thing that's really small and very, very much irritating is the fact that you can't change your animations and stuff in the My Court. Why was that taken out? Like, there's just some things that 2K does that is funny, like you can actually laugh at. Why would they take out the option, the feature for you to change your jump shot, change your dribble moves and stuff in your My Court to see what you're going to have before you go out there in the real world and play versus people? You have to leave your My Court, change the animations, go back in, and then try them out. That's very, very annoying. This is something that I don't care about as long as the game is good, but remove cages and focus on other things. If you can't make the game great, then focus on other things. Take cages out of the park. Nobody really wants that anyway. If it's gonna cause server issues and stuff, take it out. I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again because I think it's a really awesome idea, but you should win some clothes or something when people win the lottery in the stage. Like, when people win the lottery in the stage, yeah, it shows their name, it says they got, you know, 2 million VC, but give them something that makes their account super rare. Anyway, that's just a little idea that I had. But if you guys have made it this far and you still haven't dropped a like on the video, man, make sure to drop a like on the video. I'm trying to make 2K20 the best game possible. I'm giving 2K every single thing that I think would make the game the best and what I see from the community and what y'all want also. So make sure to comment down below what you want in 2K20. What has to be in there? What needs to be taken out of 2K19? It's your boy Badgeplug. You have been plugged in. Hit that subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.